everybody, and warm welcome to my channel Tarot by Izabela. I am very happy to see you here today, and I hope you're all doing great. Today's video will be a reading about The Simpsons. Yes, the cartoon series Simpsons. And as many of you know, there have been a lot of predictions in the Simpsons series that really have come true. And a lot of talk about the Simpsons. How come they can predict the future? Is it some evil plan behind this? Is it just coincidence? Or are those who made those predictions in The Simpsons the same dark elite that are controlling the world and making things happen? It's like an evil plan in advance, and they try to tell us about their plans in The Simpsons. Well, I will look into those questions, and I will use my crystal ball, tarot cards, oracle cards, and some dice. But before we begin, I must thank you all, wonderful, wonderful viewers, for all of your support to this channel, for your comments, for your sharing, caring, for coffees, for everything you do. I'm extremely grateful, and without your support, I would not have the strength to continue doing more videos. And I also want to mention that I will be doing a horoscope reading for all the signs. It should have been finished last week, but unfortunately there are some delays to that, and I'm working on it, and hopefully it will be published Monday, Tuesday next week, hopefully. So I'm sorry for the delay of those horoscopes, and it will be for November, December, and the next time I do a reading on the horoscopes will be in the beginning of January, and it will be for 3 months, January, February and March. And what's more, yes, I also need to warn you all for scammers on this channel and on Telegram and other channels. I do not have any Facebook page. I never contact you first. I never ask you for anything, money, information, anything, and I don't do personal readings on a Facebook page or anything like that. So if you would get contacted by someone who pretends to be me, even using my profile photo, is not me, please block, report and ban this person. I never contact you first. And sometimes they even sneak in the comment section below. And the only places you can find me, you also find the links below in the description. So I have a Telegram group, this YouTube channel, and a Rumble channel. You cannot find me anywhere else. Anywhere else, they are scammers and fake, so please be aware. Well, let's start with The Simpsons. There have been some rumors about The Simpsons creator. I think it's called Matt Groening. Yeah. And some rumors say that he is a member of dark, occult, dangerous secret societies, and that's why he knows some of those predictions. That's why he put some of those predictions in this Simpsons series. Others say he's not a member of anything. But how come that many times Simpsons have predicted really, really mind-blowing things? And I have in the description also posted some links to different kind of Simpsons predictions that have came true. And they predicted many things. Who knows what will come true in the future? Time will tell. But still, I will look into The Simpsons, if there is some dark hidden agenda behind The Simpsons, if those that control global events are the same that put out the Simpson predictions and so on. And before I do begin really the reading, I need to concentrate for a few moments on my crystal ball. and soon we begin. So just give me a few moments and soon we start the reading. For The Simpsons. Okay, glasses on and let's see what we can find. Something is not really as it seems to be with the Simpsons series. I try to energetically go into, I said, the links that goes back how they were created. And the crystal ball showed me a big room with dark, heavy curtains. So they are using some kind of spell or some kind of energetic protections for people not be able to look in to what is really going on. But I try to peek in behind those curtains and see what is behind those curtains. And the first thing I see, there is a group of beings, people, you can call them that, and that are sitting like around a round table, and they are planning and discussing and talking about what to put in to the Simpsons and what to not put into the Simpsons. And they really do not want to be disturbed, so they have like spies watching to see if someone will know what they are doing, what they are up to. As in most of those secret groups, there's always a hierarchy. You have a boss on the top and minions below. And you have to go further up top on the pyramid to get access to more knowledge. And the same is going on here. There is one energy or person or whatever that is sitting on the top and making direction to all of them. I don't see it as a benign energy. This pyramid or this group who decides those what kind of prediction to put up, they will get shattered. They will get like blown into many pieces. But some of those predictions will still be up to date. We live in very strange times, and timelines change and energy change constantly depending where we are in this spiritual battle. They have predicted some very scary things to happen in the future, but I see many of those predictions will not come true. Others that talk about a more beautiful, more clean future for all of humanity, those will be more they will be more focused on them because things are changing for that outcome, not that outcome where yeah, we're really gonna disappear as a human species. What I see clearly here, there is one prediction where Simpson takes off the mask or the face of some politicians, and there are aliens behind. It's like a mask, and there are aliens behind that mask. That prediction is one of those predictions that for sure will come true. Yeah. So there is some infiltration in many politic posts all around the world. I don't see the creator, Matt Groening, as some kind of evil person. I don't see him that. He's more like, yeah, he's the front face. Put this, put that in some of the episodes. And I don't see him like this, like he is doing every story behind every episode of Simpsons. There are others involved in this. Some kind of green card, yeah, it's okay with that one. Yeah. And sometimes whatever is put in an episode, it will come true. And many of those evil energies, they need a permission, like spiritual permission for the evil things they are doing. And they try to show the evil things like in a cartoon series or in a movie or in a book, like they're telling us in advance, this is what we are doing, and if we are okay with that, then it's okay for them to continue doing whatever evil stuff they're doing. And it's like, oh, if it was okay for you, then it doesn't matter. But the energy, the universal energy of love doesn't work like that. You can never get a 100% approval of cruelty and suffering and murder and things like that. And if they think they will get away without a punishment, they are certainly very, very wrong in that. I see 5 more big things that are waiting to be 5 more big predictions or things that are happening in some of those episodes of Simpsons that will come true. And it will be very shocking because I see all social media showing the same episodes. Oh my god, this happened, and this happened. Still very interesting. Okay. Well, that was what I could see in my crystal ball. Now I'm going to take some cards on The Simpsons to see if we can get some additional information. On The Simpsons. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take one of those. Simpsons. And some dice. That one's to come. Yeah, the one that jumped out is very angry face. So someone is very angry. Okay. Yeah, and the cards look like this. Let's see what we have. In the tarot cards, we have the Star, King of Cups, Three of Swords, the Judgment, and Seven of Coins. On the Oracle cards, we have Patience, Stillness, Beautiful Woman, and a Letter. And on the dice, we have a very angry face, a treasure chest, and a calendar with a number 15. According to the cards, it looks like the information they get, it comes from, could be some other dimensional places that are not from here. So they are involved with some kind of activity that gives them this information. I have an angry face here, so someone will be very angry because, as I said, this group that are controlling some global events, happenings, they will be shattered. They will stop to exist. And they will not be able to inform, because here we have like a letter, inform the public of their plans in cartoons or in movies. This evil group will not exist anymore. And they have made a fortune on us normal people. We have a treasure chest, and the angry face is beside the treasure chest. So they will not be able to continue to make fortunes on us. And then we have the judgment. So some kind of judgment is coming to them. As I said, even if they think, if they tell whatever evil stuff they're doing in advance, and supposedly we accept it, and they can get away from punishment, the spiritual world doesn't work that way. If there is intentional suffering that you make to an innocent soul, that can not be erased with a cartoon movie telling them, oh, we are doing that. No. The energy must be in some kind of equilibrium, and that cannot be, that incredible big suffering cannot be put in equilibrium through a cartoon or a movie or things like that. No, so true judgment will come to those people, and it will be difficult for us normal people to see, because many persons that are involved in this kind of strange activities, not only the Simpsons, now I'm talking a little bit general, but still Simpsons is a part of something much bigger than what we think. For us normal people, it will be difficult to see. Persons we thought are good people really will be shown that they are not. And we have the calendar with the number 15. I don't say it's 15 days, but it's like the time is set when this will be revealed. I cannot give you exact time, but the time is set. So I don't think we're gonna wait years and years and years for the truth to be revealed. The masks of those politicians to be taken off. It's closer than we think. Much closer. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna take 3 last cards on the Simpsons to see if we can get some additional last information. The Simpsons. 3 last cards. In the center we have King of Swords. Here we have 10 of coins and 4 of wands. There will be big changes in the Simpsons series. Whoever is running the Simpsons will be moved into another place. And it's strange enough, but through the Simpsons some funds will be released. And some money will be released. I don't know, if probably could be that the people on the top, those who are a part of Simpsons, not totally, but who have their fingers also involved in the Simpsons series, they sit on extremely much money, and that money will be released. Let's see if for good purpose or bad purpose. It will be released for, we have a Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, and Page of Cups. It will be released to help, could be single mothers with children, animals, families, humanitarian aid. So some big funds that the top is sitting on will be released. So it was not only the series Simpsons, there are much layers to it, and there are, as I said, other people on the top that are really pulling or have pulled the strings, because big changes are coming into that group or society or whatever you can call them. Well, that was my Simpsons video for today, my reading. And if you have liked what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to press like button, share button, and subscription button. And to all of you wonderful viewers out there, take care, be loving and caring to each other. We are going into very difficult times soon, where everything's going to be upside down and quite chaotic. So we have to be there for each other. And when that chaos leaves us, then we are heading for a much better world. And please don't forget, you have some links down in the description for the Simpsons predictions. And thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.